How are you guys? So today I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video, and I have seen a ton of these floating around YouTube. Maybe it's just because I was watching them for inspiration, but I thought they were really interesting. Even though I'm a senior now, I just thought it was interesting to see what seniors had to say to freshmen. Also, these are my dogs. So I know this setup is a little different from normal, but I figured since this is like a sleepover topic, we could do like a little sleepover themed video. Plus, I don't feel like getting out of bed or getting out of my pajamas. Okay. So, yeah, let's just get into this. I'm gonna be looking at my phone this whole time because I have my notes on here, but I have 3 categories for talking about freshman advice. General advice, I have like classes and extracurriculars, and then I also have things to do before you start your freshman year. So just for context, I'm a senior. I'm going into my senior year. I'm 17 years old. My high school experience is a little bit different from most people's because I live in Washington State, and here we have a credit program called Running Start, which means that I'm taking classes at the college and they're counting towards college credit and high school credit. And at the end of my senior year, I'm gonna have my AA, which is my Associate of Arts. It's pretty inexpensive. For me, it's pretty much free. I have to pay for my books, but other than that, they cover all of my fees and they cover my tuition because I am low income. But some people have to pay their tuition, but it's not that much. It's maybe $500 a quarter, which is insane for college. Like, college is usually super expensive. Yeah, so my high school experience is a little bit different than other people's. I have 2 classes in the morning. I take a 0-hour jazz choir, and I also take a first-hour chamber choir. And then I go over to the high school. So my high school experience is a little bit different, but I still go to assemblies, I still go to games, and I was at the school for my first 2 years, like full-time. So that is, I know what I'm talking about, I swear. Okay, so let's start off with my general advice. So your freshman year is gonna suck at times. People are gonna make freshman jokes. Being a freshman is really like, ooh, she's a freshman. Like, people make so many jokes about freshmen being lame or freshmen being crazy or stupid. And sometimes they are, everyone's stupid, but like, just be prepared for people to make jokes about you being a freshman, and you'll get through it. I got through it, everyone else who was a freshman got through it, and it'll be fine. Like, in the end of the year, you're gonna be joking about it too, so it's fine. Okay, this is one big one at my school. Please, 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 please walk on the right side of the hallway and walk fast. I cannot tell you the number of times I was trying to get to class and I was behind someone who was going 0 miles an hour, and I was like, okay, excuse me. I was like, okay, you walk faster. Like, be considerate to other people, and understand that people have places they're trying to go, and if you're texting, just go to the side, or like go off into like one of the side hallways. Please don't be that person. Know that your friends will change in high school and keep an open mind. I started out with a weird group of friends. I had one group of friends from elementary school all the way to like 7th grade, and then in 8th grade I kind of split off from them and found some new friends, and I'm actually still friends with those people that I met in 8th grade. But I know that most people, like, your friends will change, and you just have to have an open mind to that. Don't be like, oh, I'm going in here, I'm not going to meet anybody new, these are my ride or die people, because they're probably not going to be. And some of the friends I had freshman year, I haven't talked to since freshman year. So like, just understand that your friends will change, that it's going to be okay. The good thing about high school is there's always a group for you, as long as you like go out and look for them. Stand up for what you believe in and don't cave into peer pressure. I haven't been like a really bad kid. Like, I've always been a pretty easygoing, like, I don't really break the rules. I'm pretty boring. I haven't vaped, I haven't smoked, I haven't drank alcohol or anything. And I think the important thing about that is, like, obviously this is not me saying you should vape and like drink alcohol in high school, but like, if you do, it's not the end of the world. I just want you to go into high school having your values in your head, being like, whether it's like not to have sex until you're married, or not to have sex until you're like a little bit farther along in high school, like whatever you want to do is your business. You know, I'm not trying to judge you right now, but just understand the values that are important to you. Take some time to think about it, and I feel like that'll be really important, because otherwise you'll go in, you'll see, oh, all these people are vaping, maybe I should vape, without thinking about like your personal ideology and stuff. Like, I personally, I don't like vaping or smoking because like I like my lungs. I don't want them to be crispy and dead. But again, I'm not judging you. You do whatever you want with your body. Just be safe and go in having your values set, and do not sway from your values, because it's your life and you're gonna regret if you sway from those values. Okay, ew, sorry. Stay out of drama and avoid fake people. There are so many fake people in high school, and everyone is always looking for drama. Everyone's always looking at, oh, who had sex with who, like, oh, she sent nudes to him, you know? And really, like, it's so pointless. Like, stay out of the drama. Drama, it might seem interesting at first, like, you're like, oh, I want to see how this goes, but like, in the end, drama is just like stupid. And if you're the person who is being dramatic and like always causing things and talking shit about people, people aren't gonna want to be around you. Like, they're gonna watch the drama from a little bit away, and then they're gonna step back and they're gonna be like, they're gonna realize that they don't want to hang out with you because you're always causing drama. So please don't be that person. People don't like that person. Being mean / fake / dramatic is not your worth your time. There's a lot of fake people in high school, and staying out of the drama and like the petty drama is super important, because it can like take your mind off of your schoolwork and take your mind off of like what's really important, you know? Be nice to others and your teachers. This is so important. A lot of people talk back to teachers and just try to make their life harder. Just know, when you're looking for teacher recommendations as a senior and no teacher wants to give one to you, and you have to get your advisor and your counselor to do it, that does not look good. And it's important to have teacher relationships, not only for that, but also because, let's say you have something that you forgot to turn in, or the file is corrupt or something. Like, that's happened to me before. And the teacher will sometimes give you like a pass. Like, they'll be like, okay, just turn it in tomorrow, and I'll give you full credit. But if you don't have a good relationship with your teacher, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna be like, oh, sorry, you can't turn it in. Don't be afraid of upperclassmen. Seniors can be cool friends. Juniors can be good friends. I was friends with juniors and seniors my freshman year. You just have to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of them. They're not gonna like attack you. They're not crazy. They don't bite. We're just the same as you. We're just kids, maybe a little more mature, but upperclassmen are fine. They're not trying to like kill you or like initiate you. You know, things like that, they don't happen in regular school, at least not in my school. This next one, let me tell you. I should have listened to this as a freshman. Nobody told me this when I was a freshman. I'm sure some people did, but I didn't listen. When there are junior and senior boys trying to hit you up when you're a freshman, don't. Just don't. They're only there for one thing, and that's not something you should be doing as a freshman.
I just wanted to clarify that do what you want with your body, obviously, but like, just know that these boys are not trying to have a relationship with you. They're not trying to like get to know you. Just be careful, please.
Why? Just think to yourself, why would a 17, 18-year-old guy want to be dating a 13, 14-year-old girl? Or vice versa, but usually it's that. Do not fall for them. They just want to get in your pants and then leave. Like, it's really gross to say that, but it's true. And I don't want you to like get hurt, or just don't do it. No one cares if you're a virgin or not. No one is going to be going around talking about you and being like, oh, is she a virgin? Like, who knows? Or like, if someone finds out that you had sex, they're not going to be like freaking out and telling the entire school. Like,
just to clarify again, there are like stupid people in high school, so like people will talk about you, but like it's not as big of a deal as like people make it out to be in like movies and books and stuff. Like, really, people are not as focused on it. I guess not very clear. I'm sorry.
it's your business whether or not you have sex in high school. Like, you and your partner, and that's it. And if you don't care if I tell people, whatever. Just be like very concise and be like, this is how I feel. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And if they do, that's just petty drama. Don't spread around your business to everyone. Don't trust everyone, because people will stab you in the back. But I've been very lucky to have some really great friends. I know people who haven't been as lucky as me. So just be careful. Make friends with security guards and the staff. I kind of already said this, but security guards. I'm friends with like most of the security guards at my school, and they're like so chill. They're so chill. They're like the nicest human beings sometimes. And just keep in mind, if you're breaking dress code, they're the ones who are gonna tell on you. Because I've literally worn like a tube top and a cardigan to school, and like that's not allowed at my school, but I did it anyway because I was like, it's fine. I have one class here, 2 classes here, and the security guards are like, okay, whatever, because like they know me, you know. And then literally I'll see like someone right behind me that they don't know get dress coded for the same thing. If you're late to class, or you're like in the hallways during free time, if you're friends with the security guards, they'll just talk to you and they'll be like, where are you going? And you can be like, oh, going to class, whatever. And they're like, okay. But if someone else was in the hallway, they'll take them to the office if they don't know them, you know? Keep your ID on you. This one's really big if you're like going into the school and they have ID checks in the morning. I know so many people who have gotten busted for not having their ID. If you need to buy a parking pass, literally anything, if you need anything for school, you're gonna need your ID. It's easy to leave it in your wallet, put it in your backpack somewhere, and you can forget about it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But yes, definitely keep your ID on you. Understand, you're not trying to impress anyone at high school. People don't really care what you're wearing, you know? Like, there are days that I've gone to high school wearing literally what I'm wearing right now, sweatpants and a tank top, and like, no one cares, no makeup. And there are days that I go on wearing a dress and full makeup, full hair, whatever. Just do what makes you comfortable. Like, I wouldn't suggest wearing makeup, like a full face of makeup to school every day, but if you want to do that, girl, rock it, because you look amazing. You know what else? You look amazing without makeup. I literally, excuse me. No one is there to impress anyone. Everyone's just there to learn and talk, and people might talk shit about you, but like, that just shows that they're the lesser person.
I just wanted to pop in here and add that people may say things about you, but it's your decision whether or not you care what they say, so you might as well just wear what you want in the end. Also, PSA, for these clips that I'm putting in, I am wearing my mask in between while I'm editing this video. You can't hear me if I don't take it off for a second, but please wear your mask.
High school is not necessarily the best 4 years of your life. You're gonna have great times in high school, and you're gonna have bad times in high school, and that's okay. Everyone's high school experience is different, and it's gonna be better. Like, if you had a bad high school experience, just know this is not the best 4 years of your life. It can be, it could be, I'm sorry if it is. Don't worry about, like, this is like the high of your life. Like, I'm in college right now, even though I'm still going to high school. I like college so much better than high school, you don't even know. Like, there's so much more freedom. I can literally just not go to class and they won't tell my parents. It gets better, I promise. You don't have to worry about it. Don't be afraid to cut out toxic friends. So, like I said, there's a lot of toxic people in high school. Just know that this person is not going to be your only friend you'll ever have. A lot of people are like afraid that if I cut out this person, no one's ever going to like me. I'm like, shut up. No, you're an amazing person. Even if you're not, there are going to be people that want to hang out with you. You're going to hang out with people. You're going to find friends. It's going to be okay. Please cut out people that are not good for you. My next advice bit is to make a plan. A lot of people in high school don't even know what they want to do after, which is fine. Like, I'm not bashing on you if you just don't know, but it's important to, like, at least think about this. Like, do you want to go into the workforce? Do you want to go into the military? Do you want to go to college? Like, there's so many options. Do you want to go to trade school? Which is awesome. It's really important to make a plan and to take classes that correlate with what you want to do. So I want to be a choir teacher, and I obviously am in choir a lot. I'm the choir president, which means that I get to lead class a lot of the time. I get to help with picking music and directing and stuff, which is really preparing me for music education, which is what I want to go into. So I think that's like a great thing that, or like even if you want to go into the go to med school, you can do like a pre-med, or I don't know, if you want to get into like woodworking, do shop, you know? Just find something that you like to do and do an extracurricular that coincides with it. And that'll make it like look better on your college applications too. That, like, you knew what you wanted to do from freshman year and you stuck with it. This one is huge. Do not, I repeat, do not send nudes. I know all these little girls in 8th grade are over here like, yeah, he's gonna love my boobs. Like, no. This boy, if he's asking for your nudes, he doesn't want anything else from you. Like, I don't care. I don't care if he's your boyfriend. If someone is disrespecting you in that way, when you are literally 13, do not send nudes. You can get in trouble. You can get arrested. You can be put on the sex offenders list when you're 13. Do you want that? No. There's a whole thing. You can get in huge trouble. You can get expelled, suspended, and on top of everything else, if people find out about it, they're going to end you. Just do not send nudes. I know that you want to like impress this guy, like, oh, he wants me to send nudes, but yeah, I'm gonna send them. Like, no, do not send nudes. It's stupid. It is stupid. Do not be stupid. After you're 18, whatever, do your thing. No, anything you put out on the internet or anything you give to someone can come back to you. If you send nudes when you're 13, it could come back to bite you in the ass when you're trying to get a job and you're 21 and people find your photos on the internet. Like, it's important. Do not send nudes. Have good hygiene. This is to all the boys out there watching this video. Please shower. I know it's coming from me with my crazy hair, but I swear I don't stink. Brush your freaking teeth. Shower. Put on deodorant. Like, no one at school wants you to be that person. And if you are stinky one time, everyone's gonna be like, ooh, she's the girl that stinks. And then no one's gonna want to hang out with you. Practice safe sex. I cannot tell you the number of people in high school that I've met that are like, oh yeah, we didn't use a condom, you know, like not on birth control. I'm like, girl, the one time you don't use a condom is the one time that you're gonna get pregnant. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if your pull-out game is great. Like, no, I don't want to hear it. Practice safe sex. Just do it. Like, you can get birth control for free or for cheap from Planned Parenthood. You can get it online. Like, you don't have to tell your parents. You can literally buy it online and it'll come to your house. And yeah, if you want to tell your parents and you don't want to like tell your parents you're having sex but you need birth control, you know what you can do? Tell them you have a heavy period and it'll help regulate your flow. And you can get birth control and it can also help you not get pregnant, because you don't want to get pregnant in high school. Getting pregnant in high school sucks. Practice safe sex, please. Now we're gonna go on to the classes and extra credit. Don't skip your classes. I know that it's like the popular thing. Oh yeah, like I'm gonna skip my class. Like, I'm so cool. You're not cool. You're not cool. And let me tell you, senior you who's struggling to get those grades up is not going to think you're cool for skipping class. Go to class, every day. Your freshman grades really do matter. They make a difference. It is so much harder to get your grades up from like having all F's freshman year than to like maintain. Like, if you go down, it's okay senior year if you had good grades freshman year. So please, just don't be that person. I recommend that you take an AP class freshman year. And you know, I know you're like, oh, you're crazy. First of all, that's free college you're paying for. You have to take that Spanish class anyway. First of all, those AP credits are gonna look great on your resume, especially if it's a foreign language. People can hire you as like a bilingual person. I got off on the exam. You know how many credits that was? 25 freaking Spanish credits. How? You don't even know how much that. Girl.
If you do the math, a Spanish credit or a Spanish class is usually worth 5 credits. And so that'd be 5 Spanish classes, and if we're saying that a Spanish class is like $500, let's say that's how much it is like ish at my college, that would be what? $2,500 you saved just taking a class freshman year and then getting a 5 on the exam, which is not that hard. I did it, you can do it too. Just do it. You're not gonna regret it. My senior self is thanking my freshman self for taking that class, even though I didn't want to take it.
Girl, that is so many credits. And it's so worth it. My AP Spanish class was really fun. I would definitely recommend taking an AP class, especially if you're more like educationally motivated and like you're good at school. Like some people just aren't good at school and that's fine. And some people are good at school and that's fine too. I personally am pretty good at school, so I take a lot of AP classes. I'm in Running Start obviously, but definitely take advantage of those AP classes your freshman year. Take extracurriculars. I know they say this in every single freaking video, but take extracurriculars, please. Like, they're so fun. And if you're looking for like a new friend group, that's a great way to get new friends. Find people that have like the same ideals as you or like have the same interests as you. Some great ones. Music. People love music. People who have good grades. It shows that you're like are more open. More versatile. You have more like things in your toolbox. Like you can sing, you're musically talented, you're also good at school. Those are two things that make you like more sellable. Colleges will want you more.
I would also recommend doing like outside curricular activities. For instance, I volunteer at my church. Volunteering looks really good on college applications and like work applications. Also, just doing work like for money. For instance, I'm a swim lessons teacher and a lifeguard, and that also looks good on my resume because it shows that I have like initiative to earn my own money and that I will like be more likely to pay my bills back because I'm already paying bills now and I'm paying them back. So extracurriculars throughout your entire life are really good.
FCCLA is a great one. It's like business, future something, I can't remember what it stands for, but it's like business leaders, which is great. National Honor Society, NHS, is great. They do a lot of community service. What else? Buddy Club is great. I don't know if you like your school has it. Buddy Club is like hanging out with special needs kids at lunch, which is really cute. What else? Leadership. Leadership is great. Leadership looks really good on resumes. Sports look great on resumes. You can get even like scholarships for sports. Extracurriculars, and they make you more sellable for a job, and they also make you more sellable for college. Colleges do look at extracurriculars. You will not regret it. I wish someone told my freshman self, and I freaking listened to this one. Take gym your freshman year. Take gym your freshman and sophomore year, then you won't have to worry about it. Your senior self will hate you if you don't take gym. I didn't take gym my sophomore year. I took it freshman year for like a quarter, and then I didn't take it for the rest of my freaking high school career, and I'm having to make it up right now, and it's literally costing me money to have to do this right now because I'm taking Running Start. Take gym your freshman sophomore year. Go to football, basketball games. I know that you might be like, oh, I'm shy, like, I don't do that kind of thing. Girl, you're gonna have fun. I don't care if you're like the shy girl or if you're the girl who freaking dresses up for Spirit Week. Like, you're gonna have fun. Honestly, like homecoming, prom. I haven't gone to prom because of coronavirus, but homecoming and football games, like my two greatest high school experiences. Football games are so fun. When you're all dressed up and you look all cute and you're in the student section cheering on your team and then you win and you all like crowd on the field, it is so fun. It is like the most fun. Like, I would 100% recommend to anyone, even if you're like homeschooled, go to a freaking high school football game. Like, do it. I dare you. Participate in Spirit Week and go to assemblies.
Can we just appreciate how much my head looks like a triangle in this shot, please?
My school's Spirit Week is kind of dumb sometimes, but, and you're really like gonna think, oh yeah, like whatever, that's stupid, like, I don't want to look stupid. You don't have to look stupid to do Spirit Week. Everyone does Spirit Week. It's fun. It's fun. You know, I used to get like class credits for doing Spirit Week, and I just didn't do it. Do Spirit Week. It's fun. Prioritize school, but do not compromise your mental health. I was never the kind of person to really like think about my mental health, or even like, I was also not the kind of person to prioritize anything over school, because school is like really important to me. It's really important to me to get good grades, but I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I could do it tomorrow, like it doesn't matter if it's only 10 points. Do not think like that, because that thought is, those 10 points are going to add up until you have like a 40%, and it's like the last week of the quarter and you have to grind out those assignments, or your teacher doesn't let you turn them in late and you get a 0 or a 40% and then you fail the class. take advantage of your free time, take advantage of, at my school we have half time, which is like a 30-minute period. Please, 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 please do your homework and prioritize it. But if school is taking over your mental health, it is not worth it. Like, your mental health is more important than anything. If you get, like, I was really struggling, freshman, sophomore year, and I got like a C in one of my classes, and I think that's okay, because I worked really hard and I had to prioritize my mental health sometimes, instead of crying every night because I didn't understand what was going on. So, just that's my advice. Do with it what you may. My last one for this is stay organized and keep a schedule. So last year, I actually did a really good job with this, especially like my winter quarter. That was the quarter before all the coronavirus happened, so I was still going to school. What I was doing at that point was I was taking my 2 classes at my high school. I was taking a history class and an in-person history class at my college, a stress management class online at my college, and an online PE class. And I was doing all of that, and I was still working like 10 hours a week, 10 to 12 hours a week, and I would also sing in the worship team every Wednesday. How did I do that? I scheduled time out. Most people are like, okay, I'm just gonna grind out this homework until I'm done. For me, at least, I need to have a schedule. I did stress management Mondays. I would go to a certain place. I would either come home, or I would hang out at my college usually, and I would find a bench, or I would go to like some place that I like, find a spot in your college or your high school that you like studying, go there and study. And find a good rhythm for when you study, what you study, make a schedule and keep it consistent. So for before school starts, this first one I never really would have thought of, but is to clean up your Instagram. Don't have crusty pictures of you from 2012 on your Instagram of you just looking nasty. Like, you're gonna be meeting new people, you're gonna be exchanging social media, you're gonna be gaining followers. Everyone gains followers in high school, and you don't want to embarrass yourself on social media because that's just really awkward. Just understand that people will make fun of you because people in high school are assholes, and it doesn't really bother me. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. But if that bothers you, don't do something that would like hurt you. Don't buy all your school supplies and everything because teachers have preferences in high school. I don't know about your middle school. In my middle school, it was basically like bring a notebook and a pencil and you're fine. But like in high school, a lot of teachers want you to have a binder. Some teachers want you to have a composition notebook. Sometimes you'll need like a calculator, and do not buy your calculator beforehand because they are heckin' expensive, and depending on which math you have, you're gonna need a different one. So do not buy your calculator beforehand. Just understand that in high school you can reinvent yourself and make a new legacy. So like, if in middle school you were like that girl that was ugly and always had her hair crazy, you can try a little harder in high school and you can make a new name for yourself. Like, middle school to high school is a great time to like glow up your personality or your physical or even like your mental. Like, be smarter. Be the person that doesn't sit class anymore in high school. Like, it's possible for you to not have that like title on you anymore. Buy a good backpack. Hold up, I have props for this. This is my backpack. I love her. Buy the backpack with comfy straps with lots of pockets and lots of space, and make sure it has a laptop pouch. Just know that you're gonna be carrying a lot of stuff in your backpack. Some teachers have you carry a book, some teachers have you carry a whole binder for one class. So make sure it has big pockets. I like to have a pocket where I can put like chapstick and pads and tampons and stuff. I like it if it has like a water bottle pouch on the side. There's 2 in this one. This one I like a lot. The only thing is the straps are not super comfy, but it doesn't bother me that much, so I don't really care. Some other good brands, North Face. I don't have a North Face backpack, but I know a lot of people who do and they like them. Nike's great. Adidas is great. LL Bean. I got LL Bean backpacks literally for my entire elementary school and middle school career, which was nice. Those are really comfy and really sturdy. They last a long time. Oh, that's good. Okay. For me at least, use composition notebooks when you can, because like, for me at least, I'm not very I'm very organized, but I'm not very careful with my notebooks. And when I use spiral notebooks, they're literally torn apart by the end of the year. I'm just shoving my stuff in, not trying to be super careful about not ripping my notebook, and then it's freaking broken. So if you're like me and you're I guess clumsy maybe is the right word, I'm not sure, get composition notebooks. They last a lot longer. Make a good first impression. So a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I don't want to try it hard. I don't want to be that person that dresses up for the first day of school, but understand you're making an impression. None of these people, most of these people probably have never met you before. You're making a first impression, and you want it to be a good one. My senior year, most people already know who I am, so I'm not trying to go in there and impress everyone because they already know that I'm the girl who has messy hair, you know? So it doesn't really matter. But when you're a freshman, nobody knows you, and you should make a good first impression. Do whatever makes you happy, wear your sweatpants if you want, but at least my advice is to put some effort in. It makes it a little more fun. It makes it more fun to go to school when you're looking cute too. My last tip for before school is to put your schedule as your background. Make your schedule as your lock screen, so you can just turn on your phone and be oh, that's what it is, and not be the person that has their schedule out. Because if you are doing that, you look like such a freshman. I'm sorry, but you look like such a freshman if you do that. Some of the videos I watched, this is not my idea for a video. Like I said, my YouTube has been, for some reason, even though I'm a senior, my YouTube has been flooded with these. So I watched Yana Capri, she's great. Caroline Manning, I watch a ton of Caroline Manning all the time. Amanda Vang, hers is super good. And also Marilyn Amore. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce these. Her YouTube is Marilyn Amore TV. So check some of those out if you want some good ones. I think that's the end of this video. This is such a long video. I really hope I can edit it down because right now it's 35 minutes long.
Yeah, you probably don't care, but this took me hours just to get the rough cut. So I don't appreciate it when I make 35-minute long videos. But enjoy this long 25-minute video, I guess.
But if you're a freshman, comment down below and tell me how you're feeling. We don't really know how life is gonna be because of the coronavirus right now, so it really sucks if you're a senior or a freshman specifically, but don't be worried, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna make friends. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out, sistaritas.